Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true.
Create a fake page, and I'm going to send you all the videos and information that I have in my phone.
Constable Brown, you are saying you have evidence in the constabulary force is being tampered with this investigation?
Let me tell you something. You see, when Donnalee was killed at that apartment.
So you're saying that Donnalee was killed?
Donnalee was killed at the apartment and Noel was not there.
Noel was not at the apartment?
Noel left Donnalee at the apartment, and Noel's baby mother went to the apartment because she got information that Donnalee was at the apartment from the night.
Who and Noel baby mother went to the...
She went to the apartment and they had an altercation there. And it happened that Noel baby mother killed Donnalee and called Noel when she realized that Donnalee was dead.
So how did she kill Donnalee?
So it happened that she strangled Donnalee to death.
Constable Brown, how long have you been a member of the JCF?
So I've been a member of the JCF for 7 years, and it has been a 7 rough and stressful years. I went overseas and I wasn't going to return, but I came back for only one reason, and that was because my mother was sick. But I've told myself that if this man don't go down, something is wrong in this country.
My God. Constable Brown, you know that you have now broke a case. On what merits can you confirm that Donnalee was strangled?
Listen, Noel's best friend that you showed his picture since night, he and one of my fellow co-worker that we are close is close to him, and he confirmed everything when we were reasoning on duty last week, Friday.
My God. So you're saying that Constable Williams confided in another constable?
Yes.
And confirmed that Donnalee was strangled to death by Kathy and Smith?
Yes. And they both taped her up into a garbage bag. They removed the settee fittings and they placed her in the settee and let the truck man dispose of her body. I was trying to get where did the body dispose, but they refused to give that information.
Mighty God! Jamaica breaking news. Constable Brown, what's your name again?
Constable Brown.
Constable Brown is confirming tonight, Jamaica, that she heard a confession from Constable Williams that Kathy and Smith.
Listen, I don't want you to take me for a joke. I'm going to send you the video of the file.
NSWMA public cleaning cost almost double. The National Solid Waste Management Agency, NSWMA, is reporting that it spent 97% more on public cleaning in 2020-2021 due to the novel coronavirus pandemic, and that supplementary fleet cost went up by 21%. In its annual report for the period, which was tabled in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, the agency attributed the increase in its total spending to, among other things, a $209.7 million increase in supplementary fleet cost due to downtime of its own units, increased rates per trip, and increased collection activities. Public cleaning cost went up by $73.5 million, while its beautification and special projects and own source revenue stream declined due to the adverse effect of the pandemic, the NSWMA said. Overall, own source revenue moved down to $556.3 million, or $140 million less than the previous fiscal period. At the same time, the cost to effect repairs of motor vehicles increased to $28.2 million for the year. The NSWMA noted that the $715 million in its total revenue was due to the drop decrease in own source revenue and the number of projects undertaken by the Parks and Garden Division. Subvention to the agency's 4 regional companies moved down to $6.17 billion, dropping by $693 million for 2020-2021, an additional 10% reduction compared to 2019-2020. Meanwhile, it received special funds to allow for a 5% increase in salary for regular workers, drivers, general workers, and grateful paid during the year, as well as for special covering and stockpiling of covered material to reduce the likelihood of fires and landfills. It also received supplementary funds of $993.4 million to clear urgent public cleaning bills and to satisfy legal obligations. The total expense of $7.88 billion, inclusive of depreciation charges of $298.95 million, reflects an increase of $343 million in staff costs and $48 million in property, plant equipment, namely for trucks purchased for the region and depreciation of the right-to-use asset. This reflects an increase of 41% of the overall operating expenditure, the report outlined, while noting that the net based on the NSWMA's 4 regional waste management companies stood at $170.8 million at the end of the reporting period, representing a decrease of $869.2 million. In the meantime, the agency also reports that the $141.7 million deposit on compactors, which was due, has been settled and has the $75 million on the Bailey Bridge at the Riverton landfill. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.